south?
Somewhere further down that way. I'm not really sure where, but you know the big argument they were having about him building a brick wall around it or a stone wall. It's really very low. It doesn't obscure the view of anyone else seeing the ocean. I think it was just people crapping, which sometimes on the North Shore they tend to do that. Well, that's Hanalei Bay right in front of us. That crescent-shaped bay is probably the most photographed bay here on the island of Kauai. You can see how green and lush this area is compared to Barking Sands, which is just 17 miles to the southwest. This area gets about 90 inches of rainfall. Trade winds in the mountain range make all the difference in the world. Trade wind brings in Pacific moisture from the northeast. When it hits the mountains, it rises up, cools off, condenses into clouds, and it rains. By the time that air gets on the southwest side, very little moisture left. See the flooded areas behind the town of Hanalei there, Katie? Those are taro fields. Taro is how we get poi. Have you guys tried poi? Delicious stuff. Secret to eating poi is to have 1 tablespoon of poi and 4 tablespoons of sugar. That way you won't taste the poi. One of the benefits we get of getting all that rainfall in the mountains is we get waterfalls. That one is pretty, but when you keep looking ahead and to the right, you'll see Namalakama Falls coming out of the clouds up there. It's a series of waterfalls, total length's about 2,400 feet. We'll make a big turn in front of Namalakama.
How many waterfalls do you have altogether?
Oh gosh, I don't know, Katie. There are a lot of waterfalls here on the island, and a lot of the smaller ones will come and go depending on the rainfall amount. Well, that's a good question. It's one I've been asked many times, and a lot of the pilots and I have got together and tried to figure out if anyone knew. And it would be almost impossible to count all these waterfalls. You see these 2 little ones down here on the left? Those come and go depending on rainfall. And we get new waterfalls all the time. And as we go through this valley, just look left and right, high and low. We've got a lot of rainfall, so you're going to see a lot of waterfalls. If I ever come up with an answer, I'll tell you. But honestly, I don't think anyone really knows. That's Kauai Falls up ahead of us there, Mark. Slide over here on the left-hand side as we make our way through the Honolulu Valley. This valley was used in a couple of movies, Tropic Thunder. A lot of those scenes were filmed here. Couple of nice ones over to the right, and several really pretty ones over here on the left, Katie. Kauai is considered the most remote island on the world, or in the world. This island sits further away from any mainland of all the other islands in the world. Small island, only 20 miles by 30 miles, smaller than a lot of counties back on the mainland.
Do each one of the islands have divisions of counties?
Each island is a county. Each island is a county except Kauai County encompasses Niihau as well. And Maui County also has Ko'olavi, Lanai, and Molokai. But the big island is actually Hawaii County. Oahu is Oahu County.
So how many total counties do you have?
You're gonna make me think, let's see. Hawaii, Maui, Oahu, yeah, 4 counties. Can't fly and do math. This area we're flying over is what's called the Lihue Depression. Kauai is a remnant of a shield volcano that collapsed, and when it collapsed, this is part of that collapse, the Lihue Depression. But when it collapsed, it opened up the crater of the volcano that started it all. It's now known as Mount Waialeale. And remember, at the summit, that's where it's been called one of the wettest spots on Earth. Yeah, I love going there. Now the reason they get so much rainfall at the summit, over there to the right, that's called the south wall, and to the left, you have what's called the north wall. Those two areas form a funnel, and all that moisture in the trade winds gets sent right into the crater, where again it rises up, cools off, condenses into clouds, and it rains. Albizia trees, you'll see these all over the island. They form that canopy.